May 14th. Thank you for joining me. Being alone is no fun. What do you say? Grab a coffee and let's get smarter together? I felt like something lighter is in order today and decided on a little bit of mind traveling. The place I chose as destination is in South America, more specifically in the Peruvian Andes, just that there was no Peru yet. We go back in time to a period between 1000 and 200 BC. A single center at Chavin de Huantar in the northern highlands of Peru extended its influence over a large region at that moment. How? It wasn't a spread via administrative, military or commercial institutions and their associated technologies as, for example, in Mesopotamia. A surprisingly large portion of the influence seems to have come in the form of images, distributed on small ceramic vessels, objects of personal adornment, and textiles. And then there was Chavin itself. Located high in the Mosna Valley, it's the source of the imagery found on pottery, jewelry, and textiles across the wider region, just that where the motifs were cut into stone. Chavin is known for its unrivaled abundance of monumental sculptures. We are not talking pictorial narratives, nor a pictographic writing system like in Egypt. Nothing here is standardized. And while many hands must have joined to create the monumental architecture, like for example at Göbekli Tepe, this isn't something an emperor would force its subjects to erect because it doesn't tell anyone at first glance that they are the ones in charge. Far from it. To recognize anything in the images, we need to bring time and an open mind. Then we might see crested eagles curl in on themselves, vanishing into a maze of ornaments, or human faces that grow snake-like fangs, or contort into feline grimaces. With due attention, we can eventually begin to tease out recurrent images of tropical forest animals. Jaguars, snakes, caimans, but just as our eye attunes to them, they slip back from our awareness, winding in and out of each other's bodies and merging into complex patterns. This is a realm of shapeshifters, where no body is ever quite stable or complete, and diligent mental training is required to tease out structures from what first seems to be a visual mayhem. The images are housed at the temples at Chavin. They contain stone labyrinths and hanging staircases which seem designed for individual trials, initiations, and vision quests. They imply winding journeys ending at narrow corridors large enough for only a single person, beyond which lies tiny sanctums containing monoliths carved with dense tangles of images and illuminated only by thin slits. Locals said to the European conquistadors that this was a place where the stones spoke to the pilgrims. And with this, the art of Chavin appears to be an early manifestation of a much wider Amerindian tradition, in which images are not meant to illustrate or represent, but instead serve as visual cues for extraordinary mental feats. It's art that reminds you that your reality and self is not set in stone. It's art that makes you ask what you have perceived yet not be aware of yet. It's art that teaches you how to open up for answers and explore. It's what we humans do. Our reality and self is most powerful when it's the product of constant random searches. So explore, as known as think. Make a habit out of thinking. Let's turn thinking into a movement. Like, comment, share, and follow as you miss a single opportunity to improve yourself and society. When you do, I'll see you next time at the Coffee Pot.